Sunlight Yoga. So I just wanted to get on my mat today and do a short foundational kind of practice for you guys. Everything's been really crazy for everyone. And I've had a lot of people reach out to me saying they're trying to get into yoga, but they don't really know where to start. And a lot of us jump in and do these power or harder flows. But I just wanted to break down some of the basics for you. So for anybody who's new to yoga, or maybe just wants to work on the foundation and alignment a little bit more, hopefully you can learn something from this. And when we all get back to normal, we can meet in person on the mat somewhere. So let's get started. The only thing you need is your mat and your body. And we'll go from there. All right. So we're just going to get started at the back of our mat in child's pose, where a lot of classes start. And this is kind of your safe space whenever you're practicing and maybe you're not at home, you're out at a studio. This is a pose that you can always come back to, connect back with your breath, catch your breath, and just come back to your mat. So we'll get started. Knees come wide, toes come together at the back of your mat, and then your chest just sinks in between your thighs. Arms extend out long, and relax your forehead down on the mat. Just taking a few deep breaths here, really filling up your rib cage. Letting your arms melt into the mat. Spreading your fingers nice and wide, making sure all 10 finger pads are pressing into the mat. Roll your head side to side, release the neck. Stopping right in the center. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Start to shift forwards. Find all fours. Stack your shoulders over wrists. Hips right over knees. Inhale, drop your belly, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine. Press everything away from you. Cat-cow postures. Inhale, drop your belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades down your back. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, just warming up the spine. One more round. Walk your hands about another foot in front of you. Tuck your back toes under, rise up, down dog. Whole body's in a V here. Inhale, shift forwards, find your high plank. Hands and feet should be right in your high plank distance. Just take your hips high, down dog, heels press down. Again, inhale, shift forwards, just find that high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift forwards, find your high plank. Drop the knees down, untuck the toes, lower all the way down onto your bellies. Hands are right on your shoulders. Inhale, press into your palms, lift up, little cobra. Tuck the chin a little bit to protect your cervical spine. Exhale, lower down. Right ear to the mat, bend your knees, windshield wiper the legs. Legs go long. Next inhale, lift up, cobra. Exhale. Exhale, lower down. Left ear to the mat, bend the knees, windshield wiper. Legs go long, one more time, cobra. This time, just press your finger pads into the mat. Try to get a little lighter in your hands. Inhale, lift up. You can play with even floating the hands, using your lower back a little bit more. Up to you. Big breath in. Exhale, lower down. Press back, child's pose. Breathe here. Next inhale, start to rock forwards, finding swan. Knees bend, crown of the head tips back. Tuck the toes down, dog. Big breath in. Exhale, breath out. Walk the toes up to your wrists. Just find a forward fold here, soften the knees. Maybe cross the arms if it feels good. Big breath in. Exhale, release the hands down. Bend the knees a lot and start to roll all the way up to standing. Take your time to get there. Inhale, arms sweep overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Setting up for some sun salutation A's. So that's kind of your basic flow. It's a lot of what we build off of in kind of our repetitive movement in yoga. So once you get this foundation down, you'll be able to tackle some more challenging things. So big breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a half lift, long straight spine. Couple options here. Hands can come to the shins. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Take your gaze right down at the top of your mat. That keeps your neck nice and long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one more time, half lift. Exhale, fold in. Plant the hands, step it back, find your high plank. Drop the knees. Untuck the toes, finding chaturanga here just to 90 degrees in those arms. Up dog, press through the shoelaces of your feet, lift your thighs off the mat. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk up to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold it right back over. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Option to drop the knees again, or if you want to try a full chaturanga, shift forwards, arms still only drop to 90 degrees. Tuck the toes under, press the tops of the feet into the mat. Down dog. Big breath in. Breath out. Moving through that one more time, yogis. Walk your toes up to your wrists. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, fold right back over. Half lift. Plant the hands, take it back, high plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. 3 big breaths here. Bring those toes to touch at the back of your mat. Inhale your right leg high. Keep pressing that left heel down. Bend the knee, open the hip. Find some circles in that hip. Might feel some pops. Inhale, straighten that right leg. Bring it through, finding your warrior one. So back foot pivots down to 45 degrees. Hips face forwards, arms inhale overhead. Breathe here. Strength all the way out through your fingertips. If you're bending past 90 in this front knee, just squeegee the foot out. Big breath in. Exhale, clasp your hands back behind you. Drive your hands down that back leg, open your shoulders. Humble warrior, drop inside that right leg. Inhale starts to lift you back up. Warrior one, where we just were. Big breath in. Opening up warrior two, so hips open kind of on a diagonal. Arms open forward and behind you. Still deep in that front knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Right arm takes you back. Cartwheel the hands down. High to low plank. Find that chaturanga. Just to 90 degrees. Up dog to open. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale that left leg. Drive the right heel down, bend the left leg, open the hip. Find some circles with that knee, opening up the hip. Inhale, straighten that left leg. Warrior one on the left. Back foot grounds down, hips face forwards, arms inhale. Try to pull your shoulders away from your ears a little bit. Arms can still stay strong and straight though. Inhale, reach to those hands. Exhale, clasp your hands back behind you. Drive your hands down your back leg. Open your chest and shoulders. Humble warrior. Inhale brings you up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So these are your warrior poses, so feel strong here. Your legs are working, arms are working too. Pull your core and tuck your tailbone a little bit. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Cartwheel the hands down. High plank. Chaturanga, knees can drop down or stay lifted. It's the same motion. Down dog. Child's pose, take a rest. stretch into this. Creep that right hand out as far as you can. Bring the forehead or ear back down to the mat. Switch sides. Come back, child's pose. Inhale, shift forwards, find swan. Ooh, down dog. Big pop in my back. Stringing that together. Finding one breath for one movement. Inhale that right leg. Bring it through, find your warrior one. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Cartwheel down. Find your chaturanga. Building strength here, up dog. Down dog, right into that left side. Inhale, left leg. Warrior one. Exhale, open warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe here. Toes to touch. Inhale that right leg again. Finding a crescent lunge. So this time all 10 toes face forwards. Back heel is lifted. Arms inhale overhead. Bring those hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly drop that back knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes once it's there. Find a twist to the right, hook that right arm, the left arm outside the right leg, twisting open. So if you want here, you can play with the back knee lifted or lowered. If you keep it lifted, try to keep the leg strong and straight. No problem lowering it for more stability. You can get even more of a twist that way. Slowly start to inhale your arms overhead. Send the hips forward, shoulders pull away from the ears. Breathe here. One more big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Start to shift your weight back for a hamstring stretch, half splits. So if this feels really impossible to you, maybe you have blocks or books or something that you can bring the ground a little closer to you, or just soften that knee as much as you need to. If you feel like you need more of a hamstring stretch, straighten the leg a little more and peel the toes back towards your face. If it feels okay to you, maybe drop the chest and the head. Shifting that weight forwards. Just step it back, find your down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Left leg lifts high. Crescent lunge, find it. Arms inhale overhead. Strong straight back leg to start, knee is lifted. Exhale, hands come to heart center. If you feel really unbalanced here, try to widen your feet a little bit. So instead of being on a tightrope, find like train tracks. Yeah, maybe. Big breath in. Exhale, slowly bend that back knee, drop it down to the mat, untuck the toes once you're there. Twist to the left. Press into your hands, lift your chest up off your thighs. Again, if you want to play with lifting that back knee back up, go for it. You can always bring it back down, up to you. Next inhale, start to rise back up, arms overhead. Exhale, keep sending the hips forwards. Breathe here. When you're ready, drop those hands, start to shift back, half splits. If you widened your crescent a lot, you may need to kind of walk that leg back towards center. Should be able to pull that left hip back towards you. Same options here, maybe blocks, maybe up on your fingertips. Soft bend in the knee, or maybe you're peeling those toes back. It's all the same stretch. Gently start to shift forwards. This time we're just coming around to a seat. So just swing both those legs out in front of you. We're going to find a little Supta Baddha Konasana. Well, actually just a Baddha Konasana because we're not laying down. So soles of the feet come together. Knees fall wide. Sitting up nice and tall here. Really sit on your sit bones. Roll your shoulders back and down. Maybe you can encourage those legs to fall apart. Maybe you can start to forward fold your chest down. Breathe wherever you are. You started to fold, lift up. Bring the knees together and just rock back onto your backs. We're setting up for one bridge pose. So a nice big heart opener. We sit really crunched over all the time at desk. So this is broadening across the chest. Tuck your shoulder blades up underneath you. Palms come alongside, facing up. Feet are about hip distance apart and heels close to your sit bones. When you're ready, inhale, press through your feet, lift your hips. Thigh bones should be staying nice and straight. Maybe once you're up, you can tuck your shoulder blades underneath you even a little more. Maybe you can lift the hips even a little higher. Breathe here. One more big breath in. Exhale, slowly start to lower down. Take your feet to the width of your mat. Just knock your knees together. Let your lower back rest onto the mat. Find a few breaths here. When you're ready, squeeze those knees into your chest. Finding a simple spinal twist, just drop your knees over to the right. Stack your hips on top of one another. Gaze comes out over that left arm. Start to bring that shape back to center. Squeeze the knees in at neutral. Switching sides, legs drop over to the left. Gaze comes out over your right palm. Start to bring those legs back to center. Squeeze the knees into the chest. And find a happy baby. Catch the outside arches of each foot. Squeeze the knees back towards the armpits. And maybe just rock side to side. Massaging the lower back a little bit, the thoracic spine. When you're ready, setting up for Shavasana or corpse pose. Feet roll out to the side, palms roll up. Just find a spot that's comfortable for you if you want to lay a blanket or anything over you. Just somewhere where you can close your eyes and for a few breaths, just rest. Once you're set up, take a deep breath in, fill up your belly, fill up your lungs. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. to wiggle your fingers and toes, noticing your breath again, noticing your body being supported by the mat. When you're ready, squeeze those knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And fall to fetal position on your right side. When you're ready, pressing up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center, big breath in. Exhale, let it go. We close practice by saying namaste. Thank you. Hi, Minnie. Did you come to join the party? He's so cute. He's so cute.